Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is News Now at noon.
And thanks for joining us for News Now at noon. I'm Justin Gould.
And I'm Matt Hummel. Now at noon, State Police continues its investigation into the missing persons case of a Bust-I woman.
Plus, Facebook is changing its policy on sexual harassment claims. We'll let you know coming up. But first, we check in live with Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, who's standing by right now in downtown Jamestown. Hey, Dakota.
That's right, Justin. I am here on 3rd Street here in downtown Jamestown. They have just installed the Christmas tree here at Tracy Plaza for the Christmas parade that comes up in a couple of weeks. And it's a little too early to give you the forecast for that. But let's go straight to the graphic system and we'll talk about the forecast for today. As we take a look at the radar, we don't really have any precipitation showing on radar. Just a few little speckles of rain has been coming through Pennsylvania. But so far, we've been so good today. The high temperature yesterday was 37. As I told you, we were going to struggle to hit 40. And that definitely was the case. We picked up 0.01 inches of rain at the Jamestown Airport so far today. And if you think it's been cold, that definitely has been the case. This is the temperature trend over the past 7 days. We had 60 last Tuesday, and since then it's all fallen down a cliff. We've been stuck in the 30s for the past 6 days, and I don't see any signs of that changing anytime soon. As we go hour by hour here, temperatures once again will be stuck into the 30s all day long, with a chance for a few rain and or snow showers throughout the day. I think the better chance of that's going to be off to the east, maybe with a few lake effect flurries near the Lake Erie shoreline. We'll talk more about that Quick Solution 7-day once I get inside, and more on the Christmas tree a little later on. Back to you guys in the studio.
Dakota, looking forward to it. Hurry back. State police say they're continuing to investigate the cold case disappearance of Bust-I woman Corey Anderson. Anderson last made contact with a friend on October 28th, 2008. That was at 1:30 p.m. according to police. Anderson failed to pick up her son from school, and a missing persons report was filed. The Bust-I woman earlier that morning visited a friend and drove a 2005 Dodge Caravan to that visit. Police say that vehicle was recovered in a field 2 days later off of Courtright Road in Bust-I. That was 2 miles from her home. Items collected from Anderson's home suggest that she made it home prior to her disappearance. Anderson is 5'11", 170 pounds. She was last seen wearing black corduroy pants, a black leather jacket, and small wire-rimmed glasses. Now, anyone with information is asked to contact Acting Senior Investigator Brian Rottenstrack at 716-665-3526.
And a Jamestown woman faces charges following a domestic dispute on Wilson Place in the city early Monday evening. Jamestown police say that 19-year-old Dominique Barr broke a glass window during the incident before fleeing. She was located a short distance after that. Barr allegedly failed to comply with officers' commands when located. She was taken to city jail. Police discovered that Barr had multiple felony warrants from the city of Jamestown. She was held pending arraignment.
As all U.S. Catholic bishops gather for their National Assembly, the Vatican ordered all bishops Monday to delay voting on measures to hold bishops accountable for failing to protect children from sexual abuse. For weeks, the U.S. Catholic bishops have trumpeted a series of reforms they had hoped to make after what one cardinal called the Church's, quote, summer of hell. Those reforms must be approved by the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops, which gathers twice a year to debate and adopt new policies. Now, the 3-day assembly started Monday in Baltimore. Bishops have several reforms under consideration to craft a stronger response to the scandals, but some Catholic activists are demanding further steps, including releasing the names of all clergy accused of abuse and giving a greater voice to abuse victims.
Now, Matt, this is a huge story that we've seen develop from the very beginning after a PA grand jury found abuse claims of hundreds of cases. And, a lot of spokespeople for various dioceses were hoping that this meeting between the bishops would be able to have some sort of policy enacted, but the Vatican releasing just yesterday, and what many people were saying was kind of shocking, was saying, don't do that, don't make any changes, just chat, discuss it, and they plan to make large changes worldwide later on.
Well, it's something too. I mean, like you said, it's been an ongoing story for really, if you think about it, years, because you had the stuff in Boston, now you have the stuff in Pennsylvania and here in Western New York. So, yeah, definitely, it's something that the Catholic Church, I don't want to say they're covering anything up,
Right.
per se, but it's something, it's like a PR nightmare.
Right.
And how they're going to handle that over the next few years, only time will tell. We're going to keep watching it. We're going to keep relaying it to you guys, and we're all we're gonna buckle up together,
Right.
I suppose.
Right. Kind of on a lighter note here, saying hello to Clark, to Elizabeth, to Wendy. Wendy's asking, she says she wants to know where Dakota got that Patriot coat from. I'm sure he'll let you know. He's walking back to the studio right now from his live shot down there. So we will ask him when he gets back. He gets picked on all the time for wearing that coat, though.
I'm sorry, Wendy, but that coat, it may go missing soon.
And Connie Young saying, it's been 10 years, doubted if she's ever going to be found on the Corey Anderson story, of course. Cold Case Tuesday, kind of explained there for a lot of people, is New York State Police's way of refreshing in the public's eye and through the media some of the big cases, and that's a statewide campaign. So obviously everyone in the state getting that bulletin today and us reporting that. So hopefully as people hear more about the case, and maybe they will find answers, but unfortunately that is a long time to go without. William saying hello. He says, hi, hello, Brenda. Hopefully you all are having a great Tuesday. A little colder out there, of course. Dakota will have details on his forecast coming up. Big tech news, though. Facebook is changing their policy on sexual harassment claims. We'll let you know specifically what.
And later on, an Ellicottville ski resort is scheduled to open today.
When News Now at noon continues. The Fitness Bunker in Lakewood is a locally owned and operated club that cares about your health and wellness. They invest in it. Right now, enter their 30-day challenge, where for only $69, you get 30 days of unlimited everything. That's right, everything, along with 2 one-on-one personal training sessions. Then, if you lose 10 pounds, you'll get the next month free. Plus, the first place winner will get 2 Buffalo Bills tickets or a $100 gift card. Details right now on the Fitness Bunker's Facebook page. There's an old saying, there's no news in the newsroom. Well, it's true. The time I spent at the Anchor was part of my day. Time is spent gathering stories in the community, stories that matter to you. We can't do it alone, and we need your help. When you see breaking news or have a news tip we should know about, drop us a line on Facebook today, email our news desk, or call our newsroom at 488-7226 so we can bring those stories straight back to you. Keep your car running smooth this winter at Express Bike and Auto, located at 1761 Foot Avenue Extension right here in Jamestown. They're your one-stop shop for all of your automotive needs. Looking for a new ride? Express Bike and Auto even sells vehicles. And guess what? Financing is available. What are you waiting for? Visit Express Bike and Auto at 1761 Foot Avenue Extension today. Facebook has become the tech company to no longer require employees to resolve sexual harassment claims through arbitration. Facebook says it will now make arbitration a choice rather than a requirement. The company is also requiring any director level or above employee to disclose relations with their coworkers to Human Resources. Facebook's move comes one day after Google announced it would stop forcing workers into arbitration over sexual harassment and assault claims. Microsoft, Uber, and Lyft have also scrapped the practice within the past year.
One day, when you watch the news, you could be seeing a virtual journalist. China's state news agency debuted a virtual anchor last week. The artificial intelligence presenter is designed to deliver the news 24 hours a day. It is modeled on a real-life Chinese anchor. It tries to stimulate human voice, facial expressions, and gestures. The developer believes the technology will reduce costs and improve efficiency especially for websites and social media. It has not said if any of China's state-run TV channels have shown an interest in using the technology.
I want to pause here for a second because, boy, I hope that doesn't replace us. Jeez.
What? Don't even suggest that. I'm scared now.
I mean, you look at this guy, and he looks pretty realistic. The question is, how does it sound? That's something I would want to listen to.
Can we listen to that, producer?
Can we do that? Do you know? Let's see.
Hello, everyone. I'm an English artificial intelligence anchor. This is my very first day in Xinhua News Agency. My voice and appearance.
I don't know if everyone can hear that. No, I can hear that through my
anchor with Xinhua. The development
boy.
of the media industry calls for continuous innovation.
That's interesting.
Uh-oh, TR said it.
Virtual anchor, guys. Better. Yeah, I know, right?
TR.
We better start looking for a new career. Good afternoon, Wendy. Thanks so much for this. Boy, that not very fun.
No, what is fun, though? You've got some news on the docket.
Holiday Valley, they're planning on opening today. That's where I could go work. I could go serve coffee at Holiday Valley. The Ellicottville Ski Resort made that announcement Monday afternoon. They also plan to start making snow tonight. Now, depending on the weather, these dates could change. This will be Holiday Valley's 62nd season. Meanwhile, here in Chautauqua County, Peak & Peak Ski Resort has not yet set a date for when their slopes are expected to open. So
I would think pretty soon.
Rory says just a version of
Max Headroom.
Yeah, Max Headroom. So thankfully, I think we're safe in America for now.
Well, is Dakota Hunter going to be safe?
I hope so.
Dakota,
are you going to be safe, Dakota? Are you back in studio now?
I'm here.
Oh, he is here. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, he's back. He's ready to go. He'll have our full forecast coming up a little bit later on. It's pretty cold out there, isn't it, Dakota?
It is. My hands are still frozen.
Oh boy. Well, and later on, Norm Rodriguez himself with a look at the recent Bills roster cut after this.
T-shirt, the same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado. Your lips pressed against the bottle, swearing on a Bible, baby, I'd never leave it.
Coming soon to downtown Jamestown, Pearl City Hops Restaurant and Tavern. The full-service restaurant will carry a wide array of craft brews, wines, and food pairings to make your taste buds sing. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week, including a Sunday brunch buffet. A truly one-of-a-kind experience coming soon.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first. First Defense Weather is sponsored by Quick Solutions of Jamestown. Count on Quick Solutions for printing, copying, mass mailings, and so much more. Part of your team. Learn more at QuickSolutionsUSA.com. That's QuickSolutionsUSA.com.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
And welcome back to News Now at Noon. Isn't it just amazing how just a few minutes ago I was out on 3rd Street. Now I got my jacket and stuff on, and my fingers are still literally frozen. I don't know if I can click the clicker or not. I may have to have that artificial intelligent robot maybe do it. But anyway, this is the camera from the Seneca Allegheny Casino. You can see not a whole lot of snow accumulation, but you can see the fog out there, because when you have a temperature and the dew point close together, that means you will have just a little bit of fog out there. Now, we did have a winter weather advisory for Cat County that was since canceled this morning, but the winter weather advisory continues areas out to to these, and there's a winter storm watch for lake effect snow near the Lake Ontario shoreline east of Rochester for a ban for some lake effect snow. But the good news is none of that for the foreseeable future. These are the snowfall totals that came in from yesterday. Whitesville in Allegheny County, 2.7 inches. Alfred at 2.3, and look at Wellsville, 1 inch. These are the only snowfall totals that we had so far. So again, we'll see if we get some more in, but there wasn't a whole lot of snow to go around. It's starting to clear out across the Northeast. That's the good news. But look at this mess up here in New England. And you can see this mess throwing some rain and some snow up in Maine. That's a big deal for them up there. But getting close to home, nothing. We don't have anything returning on the radar. And as I kind of talked about earlier, there's maybe a few little speckles of precipitation, but not a big deal today. And I think today should be mainly dry as we move forward here. And these are the visibility. Again, I often tell you, anything under a quarter of a mile, not a quarter of a mile, anything under 10-mile visibility, the cold is frying my brain. Anything under 10-mile visibility means that you've got fog. Look at Jamestown, 1.1 mile visibility, Dunkirk, 8.6, and Olean, 8.8. And so anything less than 10-mile visibility means you got fog. News Now Cam, you can see the kind of a gray sky out there, and it's going to remain that way. 34 degrees current temp with that west wind of 10, and again, you take the wind and the air temp got your wind chill of 26. So it is feeling below freezing once you step outside today, and I don't see that changing anytime soon, and my graphics are not changing. There we go. And again, my fingers are so cold I can barely click the button, but this is Future Scan. Yeah, I know. I should have worn my gloves. I didn't, this is just a disaster. But anyway, let's take you through Future Scan. A few light lake effect flurries through the afternoon hours. Otherwise, not a big deal there. And it should remain the story throughout the day tomorrow. And we should have a few more flurries to go along. And I think I'm going to have to step into the Weather Center to control these graphics. But anyway, you can see here, lake effect snow flurries continue. And it will continue throughout the day today and then going especially throughout the day tomorrow. So zone by zone today, temperatures will top out into the 30s. Not a whole lot of spread in the temperature ranges today. Even the Lake Erie shoreline will stay cooler. Mostly cloudy with a few rain and snow showers throughout the day, especially once you work inland. Same story here. And if you're looking for any signs of warmth, not going to find it here. 6 to 10 day temperature outlook from NOAA says cold temperatures over the next 6 to 10 days. So get used to it. Next 7 days coming up on the screen right now, and I think the computer needs a reboot. Boy, those are bad. 29 degrees tomorrow. Look at that low, 18 degrees, 33 on Thursday. And the temperatures just don't recover at all. We're still stuck into the 30s over the next 7 days. December in November. No more have sports, I think, right after the break.
I just love to be with the dogs, and I like to do them one at a time. They don't wait for 5 hours in my shop. We have full groom, which includes everything from A to Z, nails, of course brushing, any trimming that needs to be done. I do offer teeth brushing, which is a little extra. So if he takes me 2 hours, it's $40. If he takes me 3 hours, I still keep it down. As long as the dog comes back happy and not at the door, I'm happy.
You're on your way to meet up with friends, but you can't seem to get anywhere quickly. You don't want your friends to be annoyed, so you text. You're on your way. Five seconds is the average time your eyes are off the road while texting while driving. Make sure you get where you're going.
Happy Tuesday, sports fans, and welcome back to News Now at Noon. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. The Purcell Knights will open up their basketball season tomorrow afternoon, hosting the Dunkirk Marauders. The Knights also have another game on Friday. This one will be against Jefferson Middle School on the road. Tip-off for both games will be at 4:30. The Buffalo Bills have cut quarterback Nathan Peterman after repeated poor performances. The decision to let Peterman go was made after Matt Barkley led the Bills to their 41-10 win over the Jets. Peterman finished his Bills career with only 3 touchdown passes versus 12 interceptions. Tonight, the Buffalo Sabres are back in action at home against the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Sabres have won 3 of their last 4 games and are currently in 5th place in the Eastern Conference with 20 points. The Lightning have won 4 of their last 5 and are currently in 1st in the same conference with 25 points. Puck drop will be at 7:30. The game will be televised on NBC Sports. Fans can also watch the game on either the NBC Sports app or on the NHL app. Justin and Matt, back to you.
Awesome, Norm. Thank you very much. Before we get to our final story, I want to bring Dakota on, and hopefully Wendy's still here watching us. You have our producer said you brought your jacket in?
Yes, I was told that there was some comments about my jacket.
So Nancy wants to know where she can get it from.
Well, this is what it is. Well, I actually have 2 Patriots jackets. This is just the standard New England Patriots football jacket. That's the front. And this is the back. And I got this as a Christmas gift a couple years ago. I'm not really sure where my dad got it, but he gave it to me as a Christmas gift one year. And all I know is this was not cheap. This was pretty expensive.
It looks like a pretty nice one.
Yes, it is. It keeps me very nice and warm. And I actually have another one, which is the, what is it called? The Super Bowl Dynasty jacket. It has on the sleeves, it has all the years that they won the Super Bowl.
Oh,
it's a few years old.
Did they put any asterisks by him?
You know what, Matt? You know what? Just
I should have got you. I should have got you a Titans jacket after Sunday's.
Yeah, let's not. I don't think we need to go down that road.
Or I'll get you a Steeler one. But you know what?
Hey, Wendy's still your fan, Dakota. It's okay.
And
the looks of it, she supports you and the Patriots.
Well, that's nice. Thank you.
Unlike the rest of us.
And how's that Christmas
tree? The Jamestown Christmas tree was harvested and installed earlier today. You see, here's a look at it at City Hall. It was placed in around 10 o'clock. Workers with the city's Park, Recreation, and Conservation Department harvested the bad boy at 9 a.m. after it was donated by Sampson Street residents Paul and Jennifer Liuzzo. The Colorado Blue Spruce, as it's called, was thrown into the City Hall area and put up and looking amazing. The tree will be, I don't know why my script is going so much. If you want to just skip all the way down to the end, I want to see how high
well,
is
you
that
didn't
tree.
tell me that.
Officials said in the coming days they will place light bulbs on the tree. Over the 2,000 plus LED light bulbs will be put onto the tree. The blue spruce is approximately 40 feet tall above the plaza. Credit also goes to the Jamestown Board of Public Utility workers who were there to assist. Incredible look. And Dakota was there earlier today. It's really cold out there.
Yes, it is. You know, I guess the only advice I have is wear gloves when you're going out.
Pretty much.
Because literally, I was having a hard time clicking the button on my clicker to make the weather graphics advance. So
it's pretty cool how much manpower goes into it. Wendy says nice tree. Indeed, Wendy. I mean, and they work really hard to get it down. I mean, it's quite an operation.
Well, and then they had to close Washington Street Bridge for a few minutes, is what I was told this morning.
Part of the Christmas tree?
Yeah, I mean, they had the oversized load, so there's no way they could have got that across the bridge without having to at least make it one lane or close it. So.
Right. So, yeah, quite a thing, and she is up now and looking good. We'll be looking forward to seeing those lights get put on, and then, of course, we'll have the tree lighting on the Jamestown Christmas Parade, which is Friday
the 30th.
The 30th here in downtown Jamestown. So we will, of course, have that live here on WNYNewsNow.com. Nancy asks you, Dakota, does your dad want to adopt a 46-year-old daughter?
Well, I can tell you that my dad's actually a 49ers fan, so
what? Really?
That I can tell you. So
you're the only Patriots fan in your household?
Yes.
Hey, they lost last night.
I don't know. I didn't watch the game. My dad was watching wrestling.
Well, yes. I mean, they played the Giants.
Because, you know, I mentioned it before. Wrestling is what you do in high school and college. Wrestling is what you do on television.
Wrestling.
Speaking of wrestling, let's take a look at that Quick Solution 7 Day. So, again, temperatures still held down into the 30s all week long. So just get used to it. But take a look at tomorrow. We could be in the teens for the first time on Thursday morning for most areas. And it is a taste of December in November, and I don't see this pattern changing anytime soon.
All right, Dakota. Hey, winter is here. What are we going to do? It's time for Christmas music, cocoa, and all the festive fun.
Is that why I feel like I have to sneeze? Like, I've felt that for a half an hour now.
Poor Matt.
And it won't come out during break.
You've been holding in a sneeze. Let her go, buddy. Let her go. Live look over the H News Now cam. Skies are a little gray today. Of course, if you missed anything we just talked about, WNYNewsNow.com is the place to be. The show loops 24/7 here on Facebook Live. Hey, that's it for us. We are back tomorrow for Wednesday's edition right here at noon. Hope you all have a great day.
Take care.